What is going on? It's ShanGO Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. It's incredibly late here, so I'm not gonna be too damn loud or obnoxious. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. In that order. Definitely I'm not going to take up too much time here, but as I did mention before, there is a very, very special announcement for those who are interested. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody, but I know for a fact there are. That I've been getting lots of emails, lots of texts, Facebook messages, and even on Instagram. When is your Martha, the Dominator Oil, coming out? When is our? You know what I'm saying? And as mentioned before, we definitely have been working. My goddess has worked a miracle with this shit. I wish I would fly out to you just so I could knock on your door and say, hey, you gotta smell this shit. You gotta just take this shit in, right? What's going on, hey love? Let everybody else come through. My Sal, hola, hola. How are you? How are you? Yeah. But we do have, um, ours is actually called Filomena Lubana. La Dominadora. That's the name of the oil. But of course, it is Martha the Dominator. She has many names. Jazzy Girl, peace going on. Bora! Jazzy Girl travels and heals. Kim Harden. Hey, how you doing, Kim Harden? Power of the P. Right on. Thank you, Power of the P. I've been blessed by the power of the P. All right. I like that. Can't go wrong with that. Anyhow, Cute Bunny. What's going on, Cute Bunny? 1988. A favorable year for myself. So yeah. Glad everybody's good. Y'all are still, you know what power to P. There's only the power to P. You know what I'm saying? And make the world go round. So anyhow, I'll let y'all comment. I was basically just putting out this video real fast because we did have a very special announcement to make for those who are interested. Only for those who are interested. If you're not, go ahead and tune out. Whatever. It's cool. I understand. It's late at night and you probably should be sleeping or something. I know some of y'all probably getting up for work or whatnot, but a lot of people have been asking about our Martha the Dominator oil, and our oil was actually scheduled to come out July 29th in a few weeks. Yo, Dingala, yo, what's happening? So ours was actually scheduled to come out um, July 29th. But the special announcement that we have here today, okay, it's very special, is today is the 10th, I believe, correct? Early morning hours of the 10th, okay? So for today and the next 5 days, we're doing a very, very special give love special to those who are interested in getting this oil. I know a lot of people have been, like I said, messaging and like, when's it coming out? When's it coming out? And let me tell you, it is by far. I love Alpha Goddess. Trust me. I've ingested plenty of Alpha Goddess. Licking it off somebody's skin. Okay, so I love Alpha. I have to say, this Martha the Dominator oil. It's called Filomena Lubana La Dominadora. Okay, her full name's in this shit. There's power in a name. A lot of people don't realize that too. So if the deities you're working with have a name, call that name. Anyways, we're doing a special kind of like pre-sale, but it's also a pre-order thing. It's a chance for some of you, 18 of you anyways, because there's only 18. And if you think online, they're all right here, okay? We learned a lot from the Alpha Goddess experience, okay? Especially preparation, having a large influx of orders, and of course having other things going on, and wanting to be able to give you, your shit as quickly and efficiently as possible, and making sure that it gets there in one piece. So like as you see here, these are all numbered. There's only 18 of these, but I'm gonna tell you what you get. Okay, so if you want to be the first to get this Filomena Lubana La Dominadora oil, You can go to the site now, but I'm gonna tell you what you get. Okay, this is a very special oil because it's not just an oil per se. Let's say everybody knows Martha the Dominator. Of course, it's in her name to dominate somebody. Usually, and predominantly, a lot of women like to use Lubana to make some dude or somebody sit down. But she's so much more than that. Okay, she is so much more than that. These are what the bottles look like. And as you probably can't even see it, maybe you can because this camera's the shit. Okay, but there is real snake skin in here. And like I said, that serpentine energy is on fucking fire with this. I just got to tell you right now, if you could smell it right now, your nose would right now. It would be like, okay, it probably have a multiple, all right? But to give love and to show love for those who are interested in in pre-ordering and having your Martha the Dominator oil, or Filomena Lubana La Dominador oil first. Okay, you'd have it first. So you would have it. It actually is mailing out, let's see, next Wednesday. All of these will be mailing out next Wednesday. We got envelopes. Everything's ready. Just need your address. You know what I'm saying? Just need your address. But we wanted to make this kind of commemorative, have like a limited edition something, show some extra love to those who wanted it first, to those who've been, messaging and stuff. And what you do get is, of course, a bottle. You'll be the first to have it. Okay, this is the Filomena Lubana La Dominadora Invocation Oil. It's an invocation oil. And I'm going to briefly get into, for those who don't know, I'm going to share my personal definition of what invocation means. You can either work with a spirit and ask it to do something, or you can invoke it, okay? And when you invoke a spirit, it's basically, I'm just going to keep it very simple, all right? It's like you become that spirit, okay? So I know it's kind of like my own little secret agenda. I'm like, I want everybody to become these deities because you are these deities. You are these gods, these goddesses, you know what I'm saying? And they don't actually exist outside of you. They are within you. So this is about invoking. Yes. Hey, M. Delgado, I'm going to go back on the comments, everybody. If you just whatever, let me just get these thoughts out. So that's what this oil is more about, because she has so many more dimensions to her than just dominating, some dusty ass nigga that doesn't want to stick around. Okay. That's kind of like, for example, let's say you give good head, right? And you're just known as superhead, right? And everybody just calls on you for the superhead, right? Like, but you're so much more. You know what I'm saying? Filomena Lubana, she's a maîtressa, a mistress, if you will, of the mysteries, okay? She is a loa. She's also one of the few that I know of through my studies, and interesting enough, she fits in several different categories. You got several different categories of loa, of voodoo spirits. You got some that are called Rada, which are more benevolent. Those are more, I'm just keeping it simple, okay? It's more goody two-shoe, like more lovey, more this, more that. What would be considered good, okay? Then you have the Gede, which is more ancestral, okay? Then you also have the Petro, which are the ass kickers. Those are the fiery, come in and just whoop some ass, okay? But she's actually all three of those because she has a lot of different aspects, more than just dominating. You want more peace to your home. She is a very protective, very, very protective energy that you would want to invoke and have around you. You know what I'm saying? Emanating from you. Okay. And this is not just for women. Okay. That's the other thing. A lot of times, she's marketed just to women. And of course, I could have took the sleazy marketing route and just did that, even though most people that watch this channel are women. Thank you. But she's known for so much more, and she does reveal certain mysteries and certain things, especially for those of you who are on your spiritual path, doing your own spiritual work and stuff like that. You got to get it. So to lack a long story, when you get this invocation oil, it also comes with a invocation ritual that you can do with your oil to further activate it to yourself. Like I said, we learned a lot of things from the Alpha Goddess experience. It was wonderful. It was great. Okay. And we're moving on now So when you order, when you do the pre-order, you get this, and you also get this. Okay, so it's a little vial of it too. This acts as a talisman. Okay, so and even if you do forgot your oil, you know what I'm saying, or do whatever at the house, or damn, I left the oil at the house, I'm at the club now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know that's kind of like what might be considered a lower level use for this, but hey, all things have their place. Okay, all things have their place. So you'd be able to pop a little bit and put this on and get to rocking. But like I said, this also acts as a talisman. So you would get this and this as part of the pre-order, and of course postage and handling if you are in the United States is included, and it's only $54. Okay, like I said, it's a commemorative, not a commemorative, but it's like a limited edition piece, baby. You know what I'm saying? I just wish you could here smell that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like smell it, just smell it. But there's a lot of ashe in here, a lot of ashe. All right, I'm telling you. And like I said, real deal serpentine energy up in this shit. I'm gonna do another video just tomorrow more about her and invocation. But I'm gonna give you some things, just maybe a quick tip on as far as just how to view invocation, okay? Because you can use actually invocation with a lot of different things, okay? Because when you're working with these spirits, when these deities, hell, you can even invoke a TV or movie character. A lot of people don't know that, okay? But these movie characters and these cartoon characters and whoever else and whatever else, these are thought forms. Thought forms, another word is a thought form entity. You know what I'm saying? So, especially if something's hot right now and you got millions of people giving it energy, giving it attention, it starts to become real. That's exactly how these concepts that we have that we call gods and goddesses even began. Somebody had to come up with them, and then everybody else got behind them. But the point is, it's about becoming that. It's so, I think I've used this analogy before, but as opposed to me keep asking a mechanic, can you change my tire? Can you change my tire? Can you change my tire? I become the mechanic now, and I change my own fucking tire. And I know some people don't want to do that, but you get the transmission, okay? So definitely wanted to let y'all know, like, if you want to get it first, and of course regular orders aren't going to include the talisman necklace, okay, but still, if you want to get in on this right now, you can go to the site, obviously ShanGO-Ray.com, and right now it's all set up just for this little pre-orders thing. So you go to products, you'll see the oil and stuff like that, but I just definitely wanted to make sure that I did the announcement because it's getting late now. Okay, I'm gonna check the comments in just a second, but yeah, please do remember also that there's only 16, I mean 18 actually. So you see what I mean? All these they're ready to go. Everything is ready to go. Learn from last time. Learn from last time. Okay, so everything's ready to go. And like I said, all we need is your address. That's it. That's all we're missing, man. That's all we're missing. But you get this, and you get this lovely bottle of oil. Of course, yeah, like I said, when you start messing with the serpentine energy, this kundalini energy too. I'm gonna do a video tomorrow where I'm gonna show you how, especially to use, this snake, that's that sexual energy. You know what I'm saying? When you get hot in the twat, you start feeling that tingle. You know what I'm saying? And maybe a little precipitation, a little moisture or something like that. That energy is so potent. Okay. The other thing that she was coming through about too, and why you want this oil also, if you're working with her, you know what I'm saying, if you're working with her, but why also you want it too is because right now this is a crazy time, a crazy shifting time, as far there's a lot of crazy energies really high. If you look at the Schumann resonance, okay, I don't want to get boring and scientific, but they have a way of measuring energy, okay, as far as what type of energies are passing through the earth and stuff like that. And we had an unprecedented spike in energy just, a few days ago or whatnot. It's all over the place. You can Google up Schumann resonance, and there's actually a way that they can quantify this shit. And what it also has to do with is DNA upgrades. So for those of you, as I said, doing your spiritual work, and really getting down in your shit or getting serious now, maybe you were fucking around, but now you're getting serious now. And she also definitely is very strongly related to that. Okay, she's also related to Dambala Huero. Okay, And his veve, his sigil, if you look at it, which is thousands of years old, looks like DNA. Like if you've seen what DNA looks like, DNA either looks like a spirally staircase or a snake going up. And when we're dealing with this whole kundalini, sexual energy, stuff like that, all this ties in with this DNA activation. Also, of course, it's repairing DNA, but it's also activating other dormant DNA, which also activates a whole lot of other things. Okay. So I definitely thought I would run this by y'all just to let you know, because I know there are some of y'all who are interested. And like I said, if you're not interested, that's okay. We're going to have more shit for you, more information coming for you. I'm going to do a whole video just on the invocation, okay, aspect of this and why it's important, And I know some people have different definitions of what invocation means, but I have found one that has been very useful to me. And my whole thing is now just about becoming these deities, and it's my intention that you would, possibly get on that same ride if you're not already on it. You know what I'm saying? Why beg something, for something for yourself when you can become that? You know what I'm saying? Just like you probably have, somewhere a job, some of you have kids, some of you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, or you're married. So it's like, imagine you're one person when you're dealing with your kids. You're one person at work. You put on your work mask, right? Because you got to be at work. And then when you're with your spouse, your husband, your wife, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're kind of like another person. In the same way, you can evoke certain things. So that way, for certain times, you have that there, okay? Whatever those characteristics, whatever those qualities, even abilities, okay? Because I'm telling you, when you start getting down with a lot of these spirits, as some of y'all can attest, certain abilities start getting super heightened. Not only that, but they also act as teachers and guides a lot of times. They'll game you up. You might be sitting there just whatever. All of a sudden, you'll just know something. You know what I mean? And you don't even know how you know it. You know? But yeah, so I've rambled on long enough. I hope. Let me check these comments, see what's going on here. I don't mean to ignore y'all. Let me see here. Marbert, Marbert, I don't even know how to say that name. Need something to get a government job. Well, we do actually also have, there's some other, magical oils and things that I'm just going to put out, and every once in a while I'll bring it up. I'm not going to actually like kind of give a spotlight to it, you know what I mean? But we actually have some Gold Crown Luxury Success Oil that I'm about to put on the site too. If you're interested, go ahead and just comment. Well, I don't know. You already did comment, but maybe go to the site, get on the email list or whatever, because we're going to also start emailing people. So right on, Power to P. So y'all already know. I was just seeing your comment right now. He said, oh, spoke too soon. I got you. All right. So M. Delgado, if you still there. Joanna, how are you? Oh, then we have Monica Montoya here. Okay. Dingala, I think I seen that. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. How you doing, Dingala? I hope I'm saying your name right, bro. I don't mean to butcher your shit. Oh, thank you. What a wonderful question. Cute Bunny 1988 asks, what is the website? Of course, for those who don't know, it is shango-ray.com. Shango-ray.com. Make sure you go to the website, because some people, when they type that in, it takes them to my Facebook business page, which I really don't do shit with. Okay, so that's the wrong one. You want the website. So www.shango-ray.com. Funny, 11 heads, 11 thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? 1111. Good juju. Good juju. You know? Real good juju. But anyways, yes, come check it out. Chaka Shop Morning. Go check it out. We got the pre-order. Okay, this is like a limited edition, collector's edition pre-order. So you get the Filomena Lubana, La Dominador Invocation Oil. Then you also get the necklace Talisman. It's going to look just pretty much similar to this. You know what I'm saying? And there's more oil in here. So you get these two, you know what I mean, put together in a nice little package. and it's ready to go, and you'll be ready to roll. Okay, that's just it. So I think I'm gonna get the hell out of here because I still have a little bit of work to do. I'm actually helping a client. They needs to get some housing going on like ASAP, like ASAP. Okay, so I needed to do something with that too. Lick, 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 lick that like button. Oh, now we got 10 heads and 12 lickies. All right, I like that. Can't go wrong with that. How y'all doing though? I know this is late and shit. Shaka, what you doing up? You on that vamp life too, huh? Okay. Well, check this out, y'all. I'm gonna get going. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do a more comprehensive video on the whole invocation thing. You know, because some people see this and they say, "Oh my God, finally that Martha the Dominator oil." You know what I'm saying? But it's an invocation oil. What does that mean? Can I still dominate that dusty motherfucker that won't sit still? You know, or can I still XYZ? Yes, of course you can, because that's also part of her, you know, that's a part of her characteristics. You know, she needs to be used. You know what I'm saying? She loves to be used in that fashion, or not used as in give me what I want and then buy. No, that's not what I'm advocating at all. Matter of fact, this is more about also building a personal relationship with Martha the Dominator. This is unprecedented. I'm telling you, I'm that confident. I am that fucking confident in this oil. Goddess Melinda, it's only $54. And like I said, you get the talisman necklace, this. You also get this full bottle, okay? And yes, it does have actual snake skin, real serpentine ashe in this bitch, you know? And that's if you're in the United States. That covers postage and handling too, okay? If you're outside of the United States, this is something else we learned. I have another button that all you international lovelies can press, and that has the additional, like, usually it's like $14 to ship out of the United States to either Canada or UK or India, and we've shipped all over the world. So, you know, I've learned by now, and even if it's a little bit more, so what? I'll take that. You know, I'll do that. That's not a problem. But we have all that set up. Right on, goddess. Appreciate you. Good question too. Thank you. Appreciate that. Making my job easy. Shit. All right. But yeah, if you want to check out more about it, just go check it out. Don't hurt to look, right? Don't hurt to look. You know, you can look. Okay. So go check that out. And like I said, for y'all just tapping in, there's only 18 of these, and I'm not bullshitting. Each one of these, I'll reach down here. Let's just reach randoms, just so you know. I'm not just like, I didn't just have 3 of these made up so I can front. Like, there's only 18, you know. And this is them all packaged, bubble wrapped, zest up, blessed up, caressed up. I'm ready to get dressed up by you. Okay. So anyways, peace and blessings. Like I said, what do I do to make someone come to you fast? There's a lot of different things you can do, actually. Okay. If you want to start off simple, I do have a video. I'm actually putting a playlist together of free rituals that I've did that are like my most popular videos. I'm gonna have them on the site too, so that way, the one where you can manifest money. Sometimes, a lot of times in 24 hours, a lot of people, hundreds, if not thousands of people, have manifested thousands of dollars using my Psalms ritual that only uses $1. It just uses a $1 bill. That's all you need. About making somebody come to you fast, I have a domination ritual that you only need to use a red Sharpie with. Squizzle Lily. This definitely can. And you know how it can help with creating new business? Because you got to remember, you got to remember the mythology of Martha, okay? Filomena Lubana is actually her technical name, but then she also has the name Martha the Dominator. Everybody knows that name, but there's 1,000 Martha the Dominator oils out there and all that. So if they're zigging, I'm going to zag. You understand? But one of her things is she does not speak with a voice. She speaks telepathically, okay? So if I was to look underneath that particular, you know, attribute, I can see how someone like yourself wanting to either attract new business, create new business. You know, it really does. She is very much tied in with a lot of different psychic faculties. Okay, but imagine her using this energy. You can't help but to start to understand some new customers. Like, who's your new customer? Who are they? Like, do you have an archetype of this customer? You know what I'm saying? um as well as when you're communicating, because obviously if you're in business, you're going to have to do some type of marketing or communicating with your with your new potential clients. You know what I'm saying? So it can definitely help you in a lot of ways. And not only that, but anytime you're working with certain spirits, they can give insight and inspiration. So sometimes, a lot of times, this help will come also by way of, you might all of a sudden get like an insight. For example, I forgot who the hell I was working with at the time. I know I was working with Hi John, and I was working with somebody else. But all of a sudden, I got this channel at like 2:30 in the morning, and it was like I had my YouTube channel. I maybe put out a few videos, but I didn't show my face. I didn't want to show my face. And they said, read the zodiac with your cards. Like, do readings for each zodiac sign with your cards. And I had never thought of it. As a matter of fact, I kind of didn't really want to even do that. But when I received that channel, that right there was a defining moment right there. And as soon as I got back into town, which was the next day, I started recording. And there was a major shift right then and there, instantly. You know what I'm saying? That kind of just changed the whole trajectory of my path. That one channel. You know what I'm saying? So she's definitely good at giving channel. That's how she speaks. She speaks telepathically and with channels. Another thing, if you notice, if you read some of her patakis and shit like that, especially from like 21 divisions and stuff, she's also really good at keeping a lot of negative fuckery away from you. She's known to encircle, like a serpent would, like encircle you. And when she's encircling you, she's cleansing you. She's also just getting rid of that shit, and or either transforming that energy for you to use for your benefit. So there's so much with her. I got to do more on her. You know what I'm saying? I got to do more. I do have a personal relationship with this entity. And yours is going to be different because you're different. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that Squizzle Lily says, I have dreams of snakes, so this stream is perfect timing. You ain't lied. Let me tell you, we've had this oil for about a month and a half. And my goddess came home one day, and she had just all she had was a package of Raisin Bread, the one that comes in that red shit, you know. And me personally, I don't fuck with that shit, you know. And I'm like, what the fuck is you bringing this home for? And she was just like, she also likes it, but she's never ever brought it home ever. And for her to bring home one thing, come to find out anyway, and this is just kind of like a little synchronicity that was happening, because she was coming through basically saying, I want my oil, put my oil out, hook up my oil. So come to find out, she likes Raisin Bread. And it was just like, there was like 3 or 4 different synchronicities that were happening right there around her. And I'm trying to remember if this is either right before or right around when I put out the Dominate Your Man ritual, the Martha the Dominator, Dominate Your Man ritual. But I think it was, I don't know, we're debating on when it happened. But the point is, a lot of different synchronicities that was coming through with her. So, when that happens, you just got to roll with it. You got to get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to just roll with it. So I'm like, okay, I guess you're next. Because that's how it is. Like, these spirits will like kind of step forth. You know what I'm saying? Just like we have it's not coming out till October though, towards Halloween and Dia de los Muertos, All Saints Day, La Rosa oil. That's for Santísima Muerte. La Plata was I'm saying the name wrong. Anyways, the Lady of Power. Okay, but lack a long story. Anyways, I don't want to get it too. Let's. I'm not putting no carts in front of the horses, but yeah, that's how these synchronicities work. You know, that's how this oil is even here. So I applaud you and thank you for sharing that. I appreciate you. dropping that game on us. Yeah. John Connor says, "I'm loving female demons. Tell you the truth, exactly." And that's why I wanted to be sure that I said, because I fucks with Martha heavy. I want to invoke Martha. I invoke gods, goddesses, or whatever. Like, so, I mean, this is not just for for women. She kind of got that reputation after a while of just kind of helping women, which is absolutely not true. Absolutely not true. Matter of fact, right after you know, she, my goddess is an oracle. Okay, so she started channeling some things as far as this oil. She gets in her zone. She doesn't want to be bothered. All of a sudden, and we basically got like a botanica over here with like fuckloads of herbs and shit. Hard to find the good shit. And so she starts hooking the oil up. And right after she hooked it up, usually you know how you want to let it sit for a couple weeks and stuff. I started working on a 3-day binding spell, and she was like, "Use my oil." Okay. So I was like, "Yeah, all right." So I used the oil, and let me tell you, man, I can feel her essence. I can feel her energy in this shit, like so strong. Like, it is just, you have to feel it for yourself. Fuck what I'm talking about or they're talking about, he's talking about, she's talking about. Experiences for yourself. Okay. So, anyways, I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to keep talking your ears off. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys got things to do. Maybe you guys got to go to bed. Shout out John Connor too, man. John Connor, he be getting the crazy, crazy galactic channels, man. Peace to you. He done blow my mind with some of the emails he sent me. Back in the day, or a little while ago, I should say. Let me see. So yeah, we're gonna get up out. But I gotta concur with you, John Connor. You know what I'm saying? Them female demons. I mean, truthfully, honestly, I feel like for the most part, most of the feminine deities, especially the darker ones, are the most powerful. It just is. Just like female sexuality is way more powerful than male sex. Yes, we still got our shit. We got our, y'all still need us too. We straighten that back out, but still, in totality, in general, wars have been fought over that pink. You know what I'm saying? Wars have been fought over that. Okay? Exactly. Right on, John Connor. Peace to you. Squizzle Lily, good seeing you. All right. So we'll be back tomorrow. We'll get more into this invocation thing. I'm gonna have some things that I'm gonna drop some shit for you, and give some things that maybe you can apply and use. If you can apply and use them and they can make a difference for you, great. So that's gonna be my thing tomorrow. So we'll be back tomorrow. Might even do a little energy read. Okay. Might do a little energy read or something. All right. To fully commemorate this, because this is late at night here. I know y'all is whatever. I'm about to smoke, maybe get into some adult activities and lay it down. Okay. But anyhow, peace and blessings to everybody. And we'll check you out tomorrow. We're going to get into this invocation shit. I'm going to give you some more tips. All right. So peace and blessings to you.